On a Saab 9.3, one of the common problems that people have is that the little flap that goes on the visor here tends to break off. It's supposed to look like this. You have a little flap that covers up the mirror, and when you open it up, the light comes on. But my passenger mirror already broke, and I fixed it. And then shortly after that, the driver's side broke. So now I'm going to fix the driver's side. And it's really pretty simple. All you need is the broken piece and a nail and a little bit of glue and a drill bit. And that's it. And I'll show you how to do it here. First thing you need to do is find a nail that's about the same diameter as the little tab on the other side of the visor flap, the one that's good. And so I got a nail of the right size here. And then you cut the nail, and then I've got a grinder. I ground it down so one end is flat. And then I kind of ground the other end into a little bit of a point. It's a little bit long right now. I'm going to grind this end down just a little bit more. But in the end, what you want is you want it to be just about the same length as the little nub that's sticking out there. And right now mine's a little bit long. What I'm going to do, I'm going to drill a hole in this side, and you can see exactly where to drill it because there's a mark right there where the one broke off. I'm going to drill a hole there, and I'm going to slide this nail into it and glue it in place. So now I ground a little bit more off of that nail, and then I'm going to get a drill bit that's almost exactly the same diameter as the nail. If it's a tiny bit larger, it'll work. If it's a tiny bit smaller, it'll be hard to get in the hole. But if it is a tiny bit smaller, what you can do is just heat up the nail with a lighter or something, and then slide it into the plastic. It'll melt the plastic on the way in. So I've got my drill bit here. I'm going to put it in the drill, and I'm going to drill this hole right here where my nail is going to go. So now I'm going to take a little bit of this super glue gel. I like to use the gel because it'll fill gaps. I'm going to put some of the super glue gel down there in the hole. Now that I've got the super glue gel in the hole, I'm just going to take this nail and slide it in there. Make sure it looks nice and square. I drilled the hole right, it should be. And then I'll give it a few minutes to set up, and then I'll go put it back in the car. Alright, now the final step here is just to put this thing back in. And there I've got my little my new nail that's acting as the tab. And this side is just a regular piece of plastic. So I'll put this side in first. I made it a little bit long on purpose because I just didn't want it coming out or anything. And one of the things you got to do on this right there, those are like some little metal contacts that turn on the light. So those need to go in. We need to get that in the edge there. I'm not going to be able to do this one-handed. That's got to go in the edge, and that's got to go in. And I'm going to need both hands. So let me put down the camera and do it, but you get the idea. What you'll need to do when you get over to the other side, just stick a little screwdriver blade in there and kind of wedge that piece to the side and push this to the side, and it'll just pop right in place, and then everything will be done. And I'm done. That took all of it. Oh, I thought a bulb burned out. Well done. It took all of about 10 seconds, and it works now. My visor's good again, and I'm very happy about it. Saved me 150 bucks because Saab doesn't sell just the little visor flaps. They sell the entire visor. So the whole visor costs about 150 bucks.